Halo Reach was my introduction to Halo. The year before, my dad bought me a copy of Halo 3 because ODST was too expensive, but I ended up losing that disc after getting stuck on the campaign level Crow's Nest, so I don't really think that counts. I have played and loved this game for as long as I can remember. It holds a special place in my heart. It was an excellent introduction to a series that I still find myself enjoying, even after the disgrace that is 343 Industries and Halo Infinite. I started a decade with Reach, and I ended one. And now I'm 2 years into another one, and I don't know where I would be without it. Because the reality is, Halo Reach changed my life. In 7th grade, spring break just hit, and I spent my time inside playing Xbox. In hindsight, probably wasn't the best for me, but hey, I was just a kid. I don't remember how, I don't even remember why, but all I know is that I was thrust into a game night with people that would eventually become the people I spend my time with today. Our group started out pretty large. At its max, it was probably around 13 people, but over the months and years, it fell to where we are now at about 6. It's funny, we lived and died with just 360 party chats. Seeing where we were back then is just amazing to me because everything was on console. Now we use Discord and, iMessage, Snapchat, all that, but 360 was the only place we could go to get away from our parents' supervision and just be us. Whether that be for better or worse. Back then, it was just fun first over everything. Everyone had their reasons for getting on every day, me included. When I was making a tribute to Xbox 360, I had the liberty of going back through my old channel and finding clips from that period and seeing all of our old armor friends and our higher pitched voices. It really made a nostalgia trip I deeply needed. But gaming wasn't always what we did. Like every kid our age exploring gaming and YouTube, we had larger goals. Machinima. You probably know it all as that dead channel that everyone used to be partnered with back in the day. But its origins and popularity in the early 2000s created the genre along with stuff like Red vs. Blue to make Halo Machinima. And as long as I can remember, I wanted to make a Machinima like Rise of the Spartans or that same Red vs. Blue. I started a channel in 2015 that solely focused around this plus whatever other stupid videos I wanted to make on Halo. Looking back, it was pretty terrible, but so is everyone's first batch of content. In 8 years, I've gone back to the Halo Reach well time and time again to make stories I wanted to tell. I'm still using it to this day over on Mirage to create narratives I couldn't possibly think of ever creating in the real world. As a business major, the idea of directing, writing, and producing is something that's almost non-existent. And as someone who's grown up loving all of that, it's been amazing to express who I am as a writer. And I couldn't do that without Halo Reach. I learned a lot of what makes a story through being involved in the Machinima community and learning the ropes behind some incredible people. But to get a bit back on topic, I also learned through Halo Reach's incredible campaign. It presented a sense of hopelessness, sacrifice, and loss you could feel building throughout the game's later half. While ODST holds my top spot for its presentation and storytelling, Reach will always have a special place in my heart as my first Halo experience. Bungie tried to show that not everything is special, even when you're put on the pedestal that Master Chief is on. Because in reality, no matter how long you fight, someone's gonna knock you off eventually. Infinite's campaign came and went, and now with Joseph staying back at the helm, hopefully their next project takes us back to that level. Although I played a brief amount of Firefight, multiplayer is where me and my friends spent our weekend nights. Halo people really love Halo 3 and long for that time again, but Not me. For me, it's always been Reach. Its multiplayer is the only multiplayer I still enjoy to this day. It's a testament to how something like Forge World and custom games can grow your game beyond its original sandbox, and develop a love for something you thought you wouldn't really care about. This game really has a deep impact on me. It was the vessel for some of my longest lasting friendships, and some incredible memories. Reach is absolutely in my top 5 games of all time. Everything I've experienced since 2010 on it has been nothing short than amazing. I love Halo Reach, and I always will.